Hello, Dave.
Ian?
This is Apex Adjacent. We're a car show. We talk about music and politics and other things. And we do not, as a rule, condone or suggest crime.
There's been a bunch of documented instances where we have suggested and given our stamp of approval for crime, things that could be associated with crime.
I'm glad you corrected me on that, because I'm about to endorse some more crime. Because today is Wednesday, September 11th, 2024, and yesterday I watched and enjoyed a round of elder abuse that was really just like pretty fun, honestly. And normally elder abuse is not something that I would condone or suggest, but like
the fact that
watching an old man get just battered around the stage like a cat toy for 90 minutes was pretty satisfying.
I knew what you were talking about as soon as you mentioned it. The fact that like you make me want to say on our dumb show, we here at the Apex Adjacent podcast do not condone elder abuse. If you see something, say something. Like, yeah,
unless
yes, there are very specific parameters to that approval. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unless you're luring a certain ex-president into a trap of his own making and then just sealing the door behind him rhetorically over and over and over again, then elder abuse is A-okay.
I've pulled the plug on so much news, and Kelly and I were talking last night, and I was like, oh, Ian's probably watching the debate right now. And she's like, oh, yeah, I bet he is. And I was like, oh.
I was enjoying it. It was pretty spectacular. Like, yeah, she did so good. Like, she answered the question and then would just leave like here's a little treat.
I mean, it's called bait. Yeah.
Yeah. And then every single time he just took it, and then 3/4 of his answer at least was that, and then he would remember, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be talking about something else, and he would try to like shoehorn it back in. It was pretty spectacular.
Nice.
And like the look on her face was like, yeah, he's doing it. I knew he was going to do it, and he's doing it.
Right.
It's great.
Yeah. Sky continues to be blue. Water continues to be wet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Okay. Yeah. I even if I know it's going to be something I like, that, like you said, Kamala, batting 45 around like a cat toy, I still can't watch it, man. I still can't watch it.
Really?
Yeah. My mental health has been so much better since I've disengaged from the news, just because, I mean, like it's awful. The news is fucking horrible every day, but And it's not like I'm not going to vote or I'm not like in tune with the issues. Like I'm, obviously up to speed, and I'm, going to absolutely vote my beliefs like I always do, So Nader for president. No.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're not keeping track of the discourse, then how would you, know about the really important things of the day? Like, why everyone on the right is posting cat memes, like,
or why a bunch of people were walking around with like JD Vance sperm donation cups.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, and that was weeks ago. We were like 4 or 5 other just horrendously dumb things since then.
Right. Yeah. And there's like an idiocy, like, graduation marker, right? Like, oh no, that's 7 dumb events ago. Yeah. Right.
It's ratchet, right? So it only gets dumber. You can try to undumb it, but it doesn't happen.
Yeah, those poles are facing one way, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think mentally I had a very opposite experience than what than I would have had I watched the debates.
Okay.
Do you want to know what I did that
I would love to know.
Ian, I did a complete 4-corner brake job, pads and rotors, on my Lexus LS 460.
Oh.
And
that is the opposite of watching a televised presidential debate, I think.
Ian, I came in from working in the garage. And I told my wife, I was like, I was actually like delighted to work on this car. Like, nice. It's so well made and it's so well put together and everything is so like well engineered. Like I genuinely enjoyed doing that work on the car.
That's great.
I'm sure there's jobs that suck on it. Like there's some weird like coolant pipe that's known to leak in the valley of the V8, underneath the intake manifold. I mean, that can't be fun, Right. But like just brakes, dude, it was the best. It was so easy.
How long did it take you?
I split it up over 2 nights just because I was, like wanting to get to bed at a decent time, working full days, like getting stuff ready for, because I got a couple days off coming up, stuff like that. So I just split it up over 2 nights. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
It took my time. Yeah. And then I bedded them in this morning and almost made myself motion sick like I always do when I'm bedding in brakes. Oh, God. Yeah. So
that's when you need me in like a cabinet in the garage.
Or like
and time to bed the brakes. Let me get that tool out.
Yes.
The brake bed tool.
Yeah. Yeah, let me open my Pulp Fiction GIMP case and get, to bed the brakes in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, he doesn't need a ball gag to bed the brakes in. That was his choice.
Yep.
Yeah. I could have used you to bed the brakes in. Do you know what the Power Stop? I use those Power Stop extreme pads or whatever. And I didn't go with like slotted or drilled rotors. I just went with like the coated ones that are like anti-rust, and
right.
The Power Stop brake pad break-in procedure was 30 stops from 30 miles an hour down to 5 miles an hour with 30 seconds between each one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right? That's a lot, right?
That is a lot. No wonder you got motion sick. Where'd you go to do that?
See, that's the thing. That's the thing about DIY stuff, right? Like, where do you go to drive your car from 30 miles an hour to 5 miles an hour 30 times over the course of 15 minutes?
Without getting arrested.
Without getting arrested, yeah. Or causing an accident. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Where do you do that? A community college parking lot at 6:50 in the morning. Yeah. Yeah. There was like a Kia with like some kind of like name on the side, like a Kia Soul coming up. And I was like, this is going to be the security person. They're going to wonder what the fuck I'm doing. I had the box in the car so that I could like show whoever, like, this is what I'm doing. Like, yeah, I am an idiot and this is what I'm doing.
Did they stop and ask you what you were doing?
It was something else. It was like somebody that was like doing, I think it was like one of those, geo survey companies that was like posted up like on their way to like their next job or something, like, yeah, doing some work. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. Thankfully, no one stopped me. I did it a bunch of times. It's very easy to get that vehicle up to 30 miles an hour and very easy to bring it back down.
Right.
Yeah. So
is this your first time using these pads? Did it make a big difference or?
They seem to feel really good. Yeah. I don't know yet. It was more that like kind of like get it done and get it done right and get home. And it was like the tires are so good. It's those Michelin Pilot Sport like all seasons. And the car just does its thing. And so like the first time I did, what I would call moderately heavy braking, the wheels locked and ABS kicked in, it was just ready to stop real quick. And over every little, big, seam that's sealed with tar or whatever, like you could get a touch of wheel hop in the parking lot and you hear it, boop, Yeah. So, yeah, I wasn't necessarily like flying under the radar, but I wasn't like doing donuts in the parking lot.
Right.
You know? Yeah. It's such a weird thing to have to do. Cause like it's that thing, like we never see anyone else doing it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. It's like a baby. It's the automotive equivalent of a baby pigeon.
I was just going to say that. Yeah. Right. We don't see them there. They obviously exist.
Right.
Yeah.
But people are betting their brakes someplace.
Yeah. Mechanics are betting brakes all over town. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So that was my mental health retreat from, the debates. And it was good. It was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you do that, when you check out and you do something else, do you then do you get a report afterwards? No. You just don't even. Okay.
I don't even get the highlights. Yep. Okay. Yep. And if I see something on Instagram Reels or whatever, I'll usually flag not interested and just keep on going. Yeah. Wow. So it's basically like a bunch of Milwaukee Tools and cat videos now mixed with Michelle Wolf and Kyle Kinane stand-up bits.
Yeah. That's all stand-up and cooking tips.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what it should be, Yeah. Yeah. Something that actually brings you joy, Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
Well, nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, do you need to fill out a form that you were witness to said elder abuse, or is it just kind of like everybody knows it happened and everything's okay?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yep. Man, I don't know, Ian.
What else should we talk about today?
Dude, yeah, we have some stuff on the Talk of Boots. Yeah, up to you. Yeah, you want to cherry pick something from there? I gave you my garage update. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I want to hear more about this coming weekend.
Yes.
The day after this comes out.
Yes. Yeah. So we got the 24 Hours of Lemons race. You came over to pick up some records this week.
I did.
Yep. To get some of your belongings out of my house.
Not all. Some, but not all. It's going to be a slow trickle.
Yep, that's perfectly fine. There's a medication for that. Yeah, so it was great to see you this week. Yeah, because we've seen each other a bunch recently. We've been making up for lost time, you and I. And yeah, so when you came over, you picked up some records. We talked about, the Lemons coming this weekend, the Lemons race. And I told you that the most difficult logistic thing that we're trying to solve right now is getting the second engine to the track. The car is running, it's doing well, all the maintenance and everything is ready to go. We don't have to do a single thing to pass tech inspection. We're just ready to go. I need to test one of the guys' helmet radio kits. I've got tons of backup stuff for that. Yeah, so we're sitting pretty. Yeah, I'm excited. Nice. Yeah.
So the car has a plate, right?
It has a temporary plate right now.
Okay.
Yeah. It is legal.
Could you put a trailer hitch on it? And just get a U-Haul trailer and put the second engine in the U-Haul trailer and just tow it to the track with the race car?
So the thing is, yes, we could. You're completely right. We could. We don't have a hitch on the Lemons car, which would be hilarious if you drive your Lemons car. I mean, that should be extra points, right? You drive it and all your stuff there. Yeah. Yeah.
The engine that you will then put into that car.
Right.
To haul the broken engine home.
Yeah. So you can haul your broken engine and tools. Yeah. Home. Yeah. Exactly. Right. Yeah, it's coming down more to the cherry picker than it actually logistics around the cherry picker than it is the actual engine. Yeah, right.
Does it fit under? Can you slide it under Can you break it down and slide it under the car on the trailer?
No, because the trailer is brand new. One of the guys, Chris, picked up a enclosed trailer, so we have an enclosed trailer now.
That's great.
Right. And he doesn't have any tie downs installed on it yet other than the ones for the vehicle. So he just hasn't. Gotcha. He has a new baby. He had a newborn that was born in August. Yeah. The baby's a month old now. So he has no time, zero time. I'm surprised he was able to get a trailer and what he's been able to do so far. Right.
Okay. Yeah. New plan. I'm full of good ideas.
We're solving it here. Okay.
you have your Fiat.
Yes.
How about you just tie a bunch of tie straps, like, daisy chains, and then it's on casters, right? And just tow it with the Fiat 500 down the road. Just the cherry picker just down the road right behind the car.
Yes, like Michael Bluth when he was taking an office chair home in Arrested Development.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm picturing.
Yeah. I was thinking about seeing if I could break the cherry picker down enough to fit in my 500. I might be able to.
That would be fantastic.
I might be able to. So I'm going to mess with that tomorrow morning.
Extra points if you get some of it like sticking out of a window.
Yes. Yeah, right? Yeah. Just drive through it backwards. Go through a drive-through backwards and have the Taco Bell guy like hook the bag onto the cherry picker hook. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it feels like we're in a good place. I'm really excited. I have set up 3 live stream links for us. So yeah, I'll put those in the YouTube description, and we'll text, and if you could social media those out, over the weekend, I'd really appreciate it.
Can do.
Yeah. So yeah, they're going to be on our YouTube page under the live section. We've got 3 set up. One for the test and tune on Friday. We're probably not going to be streaming a whole bunch. It's going to be more like me dialing in the tech and stuff like that. And then Saturday and Sunday, the actual race, they're scheduled to start an hour before green flag. So yeah, we should be able to hop in there and chat with you folks,
Awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully everything will go okay. I'm still kind of new to like, handling a stream that like maybe like it goes offline and making it resume on the same link and stuff like that. So I'm going to do some testing with that kind of stuff on Friday as well. So, yeah, probably not a lot of opportunities for interaction or anything like that, but yeah, try to see what we can do. So, definitely want to shout out the guys with, Temerity, Motorsports. They've really been helpful, in just kind of talking to me about some of the live streaming stuff that they have set up on their side, just kind of mirroring and stealing what they're doing, to moderate success. So really appreciate it. Yeah. Sean and the folks over at Temerity. Yeah. They ran at Road Atlanta this weekend, or just this last weekend. They were out at the High Plains open lapping day with us last time. We just didn't have time to say hi. We were ships in the night. So we're still virtual friends, but they finished 12th at Road America for the weekend. Nice. They've got a great Miata and an awesome like streaming and tech setup. So yeah, they're doing great stuff out there. They're actually running, instead of like GoPros and stuff like that, they're running PoE cameras, power over Ethernet cameras. So with infrared lenses and shutters, so like they can key filters off of that. So yeah, it's genius idea, and I'm going to steal it and make it worse.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So there we go. Yeah. But yeah, so I think we're set. We're going to be live streaming and getting the RV. I'm going out to High Plains to get the RV set up tomorrow. And I'm really excited about that. Yeah.
Very cool.
You have a spectator ticket that's all access all weekend. So yeah, I'm excited to come out. Yeah, we're definitely going to come out for the start on Saturday. Oh, awesome. Okay.
I think that's our plan.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah. Nico's excited to see the car. I was telling him about it. So
that's awesome, man. Yeah. I think the biggest bummer, and this isn't really a big bummer, is that like the graphics that I ordered for the sides, the doors and the hood, I don't think they're going to be ready in time. So,
oh no.
Yeah, I know. So I'm trying to rush ship those. It's the same people that have made our stickers in the past. So we'll see if they can pull it off. If not, I'm going to take a bunch of paint pins, and I have some white 3M vinyl, and I'm going to try to make my sweeted version of, of the logo that I drew. Nice. I drew the logo, but I drew it on an iPad when I have infinite undos, So,
right.
Yeah.
Well, if you need me to pick something up and bring it out to you on Saturday, let me know.
Awesome. I will. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah. Can you fit a cherry picker in one of your cars?
Will it fit into the roof box on the top of a Volkswagen All-Track?
Oh, God. You hit the brakes and the whole thing just shatters out the front. Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, that would be so rough. Yeah,
it would be.
Those boxes are durable as shit, man. I bet one of them could take like a fair amount of weight braking under heavy load, but yeah.
Oh, I mean, with the weird angles I've contorted, like jamming it down, trying to get all of our junk in there so many times, I'm amazed that it has held its shape and been okay.
Right? Yeah.
And then driving at, extra the speed limit.
Speed limit plus pro.
Yeah,
plus.
Exactly. Yeah. They were like, the maximum speed for this roof box is 130 kilometers an hour. And I was like, sure it is.
What?
He was like, I'm pretty sure it's not. Pretty sure it's not.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's really funny. I like that they tell you what the max speed is for the roof box. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was like, that's adorable.
Yeah.
This is for Germans. Come on. They're not maxing out at 130 kilometers an hour.
Right? Yeah. I was going to say, like, that's equal adorable. And I guess, would you say, like, hubris? Like, to think that they have the power of, like, saying that you're going to not exceed that speed? Yeah.
No, not at all.
Nice try, Julie.
Mm-hmm. Real cute.
Okay.
What else do we got? Oh, my father sent me something.
Yeah.
That is for you. It is relevant for you. It is a license plate. There is a vanity plate element to this, but I didn't want to put it in a game. I just wanted to show it to you because I loved it, and I think you're gonna love it.
Okay.
And yeah, it's in the current show folder if you want to grab it.
Okay.
For Huawei.
Oh, here we go. Okay. It's a nice red Fiat 500 Abarth, maybe the 959 model.
Yeah, it's like the extra special version, whatever.
Yeah.
And the license plate is Huawei, which is pretty hilarious.
It is, right? Huawei. I love that. Mm-hmm. That's fantastic. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, my dad went to I was supposed to put, I forgot. I'm going to put one other thing in the current show folder while we talk.
Okay.
But he went to a show for Italian cars, and he brought his new car.
Wait, he has a new car?
Yeah.
What?
Yep. I don't think we've talked about this.
We haven't, because the last thing I know that he bought was the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio.
Oh, well, he's had that for a long time. But this is
Has he bought cars since then?
Oh, yeah. Maserati.
They aren't Maserati biturbos.
Oh, no. No, I don't think so.
Apply filter.
Right.
Select from where does not equal.
Else biturbo. I don't think anything other than biturbo variants have.
Okay.
That he's acquired.
Sure.
But so this is the first non-biturbo variant that he's bought in a long time.
Okay.
Yeah. Alfa Romeo 156.
I'm interested. A 156.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty cool, right?
That's a really cool ass car, man.
It's right-hand drive.
I was going to say it's right-hand drive because we didn't get these.
Yep.
Whoa.
It's got the Busso V6.
Okay, yeah. This is the 154, 164. What is it?
It's 156.
156. Okay. Thank you. Busso. Oh man. Okay. See, this is one of the most beautiful engines like ever. That, oh man. Okay. I
just put another one in there of the interior, and then there's an engine shot as well that I'll put in there.
Okay. Wow. Well, that's awesome. That's really cool. Okay.
Yeah. He got it like the week after we left.
Oh.
So I didn't get to see it.
Yeah, so this is a front wheel drive V6, like 3.2
Yes.
liter, kind of like it's almost like an Italian weird spin on your R32, right?
It is. Well, yeah, it's sort of like the GTI, the
Yeah.
VR6 GTI. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yep.
hmm
Oh, yeah. That's really cool, man. Interior
It's
of the
super cool.
156. Oh, yeah. See, man, just weird ass styling just because. That's what I want. I just want weird ass styling just because,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like these weird center vents up on the top of the dash.
Yeah. Yeah. And this, I don't know, like hockey puck central speaker air thing. I don't know what that is, but I want it,
But I want more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jet
great steering
thruster
wheel.
gauge pods. Yeah. That's pretty sweet, man. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah. It's a good looking engine bay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, so he said he went to that car show, and there was a guy there who was up in the Twin Cities, and he said there was a guy there with a 488 who was right next to him, and like nobody was going to see the 488, everyone was going to see this.
Yeah.
And I was like, yep, I would absolutely walk right past a Ferrari 488 to go look at the 156.
Right? Yeah.
Yep.
I would too. That's a cool car.
Yeah.
Wow.
I saw a couple of those when we were in England, several years ago. And every time I would stop to look at those, Jenny would be like, what are we doing? Because I would go with Gaga over that. And then like there was a Ford Mondeo Estate, which I was very excited about, right? Because it's like the fusion, but a wagon.
Yeah.
I was so excited about it.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. This car is awesome.
Yeah. That is really cool. He got good wheels with it too. He got the 5 circle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's really cool. Well, congratulations, Eric.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That's amazing. That's really cool. One of our followers, one of our dear friends, Johnny, got a new car a little bit ago.
Oh,
he said
awesome.
he traded in his truck and got this, Ian. I think you're going to like this just as much. It's a Subaru Forester sitting low with little wide body flares and white wheels, body color white wheels. Right?
Yeah, this generation Forester lowered just looks so cool. I know they're kind of everywhere, and it's sort of a done thing, but like I love it. It's so cool.
Happy every time I see a slammed Forester. That makes me so happy, right?
Yeah,
I'm not
absolutely.
going to get tired of that.
No.
Yeah. It's got the roof rack on there and everything. Hell yeah.
It's a really good example of like a car that comes from the factory looking a little goofy and then modified looks really cool.
Yes. Yeah. Like I fixed it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Congratulations, Johnny. That's really cool. I like that.
Yeah. And, open invitation. Anytime someone buys a new car, gets a new car, let us know. Yeah. We're here to share in the excitement with you. Absolutely. Unless it's your daddy in with another Maserati bi-turbo. We do have to apply a sort filter there. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because that's all this show would be.
Yeah. I was going to say this would be the Maserati bi-turbo podcast. Yeah.
Right.
Which I'm sure your dad would be fine with, but the 7 other people that listen to the show wouldn't be.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have literally some people to consider.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So congrats, guys, Eric and Johnny. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's awesome. Amazing. Yeah.
What else we got? You have a WTF from Brian on the talk about.
Oh yeah, I forgot to snag it out of the voice thing out of our. Let me get it real quick because it's a. Do you want to look at a weird ass Facebook Marketplace listing, Ian?
Oh, I do.
Okay, yeah, right, yeah. Like, do you think we should wrap the show, or do you think we should look at a weird ass Facebook Marketplace listing? You tell me, Ian. Yeah,
yeah.
I think we know what the decision is.
Absolutely.
Okay, let me find it here. It was our buddy Brian Thank you for sending screenshots, Brian. Thankfully the post is still up. All right, here we go. I'm going to copy the link, and we're pasting. Here we go. Ian. Oh boy. It is a 1990 Ford Other 1950 Ford conversion. So this is a 94 Thunderbird.
Okay.
For anyone who doesn't remember the 1994 Thunderbird, yeah, it was that weird Thunderbird that Ford brought back. Oh, no, right. This is before it. This is before
still the Fox body.
Yeah, still the Fox body. This is before that retro model that everyone hated, but someone in my neighborhood has one. Yeah, the weird one that came after that. But I like this version of the Thunderbird.
Yeah, these are cool.
Right? Yeah. So this is what
they've aged well. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what someone's done to one. It's a 1950 Ford conversion kit being sold due to no longer being able to drive. So that stinks, man. Yeah. Somebody had to give up driving. That's a good example of the passive voice doing a lot of work to not say, I broke it. Well, the car runs and drives. The human person is the thing that can't drive.
Oh,
yeah. So the story's sad.
Oh well, now I feel like a real asshole.
No. It's worded odd. It's worded odd. Yeah.
It's weird. Right. Worded. Yeah.
Okay. Also, when you and I see the words due to being no longer able to drive, we're thinking about our own cars. So that's that thing that's saying more about us than it is about them.
Right. Yeah. Because that's how I would say, there was a rapid, non-functioning event.
Right. Yes. That has
in my automobile.
Yes. A sudden unintended, weight reduction.
Yeah. Oh, were you talking about when your door fell off? Yeah.
Because your whole subframe fell out, Brian. Yeah. No. I want to circle back on this topic.
Okay.
Yeah, because that thing where I bet I have a thing, but for now I want to look at this 1994 and Other. Because the back end looks a little wonky. I don't hate it.
I love the tape covering whatever air light is on the dash.
Are happening here. Yeah, I really like that because it's not just like a pulled bulb from the gauge cluster or like a small strip of electrical tape. We're doubling up on that Maverick jammer. There's 2 rows of tape here.
Yeah. You remember I was telling you about this temporary place I'm staying in, and
yes,
that when you see the mistake that they made in constructing it, you can tell what swear word they said while they did it. And I feel like this is another one of those situations where you know what they were saying as they were throwing that tape onto the dash.
Yes, because you can tell one edge of it is cut, the rest are ripped in anger.
Yeah.
Right? So there was definitely...
maybe we keep this sort of...
Right? Yeah. Yeah, that'd be funny. You ID it by the dental records on the electrical tape. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, but this was the 4.6 liter Ford V8. Yeah, that I think initially had some plastic intake manifold issues, but I know the aftermarket solved that 4 million different ways. So, I don't know. I don't have a bouffant hairstyle. I don't have cigarettes rolled up in my sleeves, Yeah,
you got to be really into rockabilly, I think, for this to make sense.
Yeah, and my limit of rockabilly is the Reverend Horton Heat album that what's his name produced. Oh God, who is it?
John Spencer?
No, it was one of the earlier ones that was produced by Rick Rubin. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah.
Nice. This is an impressive amount of work for, an old Thunderbird.
Yeah. It's I mean, like it's not quite like that level that our buddy Ryan West sent us that Jaguar minivan forever ago. Right.
Yeah.
But this is this is approaching it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, this, I think I understand the complete thought process.
Yes.
I understand who this person is.
Mm-hmm.
I understand why they did it. All of that. The Jaguar minivan, I got fucking nothing.
Yeah, that's like a Mount Everest, like because it's there kind of thing. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody had the idea and could not let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But
nice.
Yeah, thank you, Brian, for sending this to us. The thing that this made me think of when we were talking about like the way that we read things, like saying more about us. I was driving through my neighborhood a little bit ago in the Fiat, and I know that this has happened to you, Ian. I know that this has happened to you on a number of occasions. Okay. I know that this has happened to a bunch of our listeners. So here's what happened. I saw a bolt that was like about the length of this red Sharpie, right? On the ground. Yeah. Ian, you tell me the thought that I have, and everyone listening, just scream it at your iPhone or your Android while Ian says it.
Well, you thought that came from your car.
Right. And I was just now finding it. Like it dropped when I left. And now I'm coming back home and there's the bolt.
Also, still plausible that it came from my car.
True. But like you've seen a subframe bolt on the road and legitimately been concerned that it was one of yours.
Oh, yeah. Like, when did I last go past this bolt?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I'll tell you the thought we don't have is there's no way that came off of my car. We don't have that thought. That thought is like, that's like dividing by zero for our brains. It cannot happen.
Yeah. Let me make sure. Yeah. That I didn't come off my car. Yeah. Let me retrace my steps.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. In my head, there's like a little interrogation room, right? A bright light comes on. Where were you on the night?
Yeah. Yeah. I did tell you that after your R32 tried to kill me by yeeting its front driver's side axle out while I was driving it, that I did walk through my neighborhood and pick up a bunch of your bolts. Because I think I gave you back some bolts when the tow truck came to get the car. Okay.
You did.
Okay. Yeah. So I went on a walk and I don't know how many bolts are on that thing, like 8 or 6. I think I recovered at least 4.
Yeah. No, there was a lot. Yep. There was a lot.
And they're pretty substantial. I mean, they were like, the red portion of this. Yeah. Like maybe 4 inches. Yeah.
Yep. One of my greatest hits, really.
Yep. One of my favorite moments in having you as a friend, Ian. Yeah. Gonna remember that forever. Right. Yeah. I don't know, but then it makes me think about like what you said when I was bringing up some of the boxes of your records from my basement.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So you didn't want me doing that. Tell people why.
I didn't because, well, you have a documented history of injury very same stairs in a pretty substantial way. And I said that if you injure yourself carrying my dumb records, I'll never forgive myself.
But I think that it's like if, like, say, like you borrowed my Abarth and it broke and you felt bad about it, I would never let you feel bad about it because it's not you that is breaking the car. The car is the thing that is breaking, right?
Right.
I'm the one who was playing Marvel Snap while I was trying to go downstairs at 10 o'clock at night in the complete dark and fell and slipped and broke a rib. Yes, that's my doing, Ian, right? I was really trying to get that freaking Patriot Onslaught deck working, and I'm trying to work through freaking deck dynamics, Ian. And next thing I know, I'm getting a CT scan. And when the doc came in, he was like, "You broke your rib." Just like not. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But anyway, so like it's like it's that thing like. I would not allow you to feel bad about me carrying your records. And if I if I messed up, I'm the one messing up, Ian. I'm the one messing up. It's not your records that are making me fall, right? I like that I'm trying to convince you to not feel bad, and we're both from the Midwest, like something that's been
it's not going to happen. Yeah. I feel guilty just thinking about the hypothetical. I mean,
right. Yeah. Imagine if we were Catholic, raised Catholic. Jeez.
Oh, my family's Catholic. That's where all this comes from. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't go to church anymore. They just kept the guilt part. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go, Ian. There you go. I've been meaning to bring up that bolt conversation because every time I see one, I have the thought and I'm like, gotta talk about it on the show because I know that you had the exact same thought I did. Yeah.
I mean, I've had the thought, this is even sillier, but I've seen a brake pad on the ground and been like, wait. But like, obviously that's not the case. Like you would know if you were missing a brake pad.
Yes, you would know. But the thought that we have that we don't have is that that's not my brake pad. We don't go there instantly.
Well, it's the same thing we were talking about last week, or the week before, whatever, a couple weeks ago, when you hear a child cry.
Yes.
And your first thought is like, is that mine? Yes. And so it's the same thing. I see a brake pad on the ground and I'm like, no, is that? Gotta check. Tap the brakes. No, not mine.
Hey, right? Yeah. You're concerned as to whether or not you're responsible for littering, mechanical damage, like a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's just being a good person, Ian. Yeah. A paranoid ass good person like we all are, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
It says here you have a license plate game for me.
I do, Ian. Yeah. And
I'm excited to play it.
I'm going full-blown Crypt Keeper right now.
I know. We need to wrap it up.
Oh, buddy. Whew. Okay, we can do this. The Fawari is so good. Okay. All right, here we go. I just stared at the folder for a second and I didn't know where to click, Ian. Okay. All right. I accidentally put it in the done folder already. Ian, this is license plate game number 110.
Wow.
None of these are this one. This is our buddy Ben answered the call that I put out when I made you hold your headphones. He said he like pulled over to send me these two plates when he heard the call out. Ben, you absolutely got in first. Thank you so much.
Amazing.
He didn't just give me one. He gave me two that lined up with what I was asking for.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
So this one is called None of These Cars Are Yellow, and we are not going to let them mellow.
Okay.
All right, Ian?
All right.
Here you go, buddy.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we have a Kia Sportage.
Yep.
We have a BMW 330 Xi.
Uh-huh.
Both red. We've got a Toyota Highlander in like a slate gray sort of situation. And then the plates. Grandma's P, like GMASPEA.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to come back to that. Great P, GR8PEA. And urine luck. Urine, URINLUK. Oh my God. What is this?
I put the call out for urine themed license plates, Ian, because I had a couple and Ben hooked me up.
Do you have like a lot? Do you have like enough to play two of these games now?
No, I'm too short, but I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Like the delightful rapper. Yeah. Right. I do have to say the urine luck one just makes me think of the Run the Jewels lyric. Urine luck, I do two things, I rap and fuck. And then Michael Rinder coming in. Yeah. I fucking rap.
Yeah. Okay, can we do some zoomies and enhances? I don't think it's gonna fucking
They're
help.
not going to help you a goddamn bit, buddy, but here you go. Okay.
Arizona.
Yep.
Nothing. Not even. It's Arizona. No tint.
No tint. Raw dogging those UV rays, son. There is something on the plate, on the plate frame.
Enhance. Enhance.
We're going as.
Enhance.
Yeah. Okay. Oh man. Something here. HERE or like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't tell. Yeah. Yeah. I can't tell what it says.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. What about the BMW?
Okay.
Anything
BMW.
at all to go on?
Yep. You've seen the same BMW a billion times. It's a 330xi with the tinted rear lenses.
Mm-hmm. Do me a favor. Go in on the right, the passenger side rear headrest.
Yes,
is that
because
a situation, or is there a child seat?
It's either a bag or a backpack or a child seat.
I think that might be a child seat.
I think you might be right. That was a really pro move that you asked about a while ago, is determining if there was a child seat in the car. Well done, Ian. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. Yep. All right. So that's Colorado. This is another Colorado plate.
Yeah. On the Highlander, this is a bedazzled plate frame. Yes, I can vouch for that.
Bedazzled plate frame. Okay. All right. Okay. With some tint.
Yep. Other than that, buddy. Yeah.
Man.
I know. Do you like how I blocked out all the plates?
I do, with yellow. Yellow. Instead of black. Yeah.
This pea theme. I was trying to think of an asparagus-centric title, but I couldn't really land on it.
Great pea. I'm trying to think what else these could mean.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like grandma's pea. Like I don't know. Like, peas in a pod, right? Like there's that whole thing. Like, yeah, I'm grandma's pea. Like,
and they're spelled like the vegetable.
Yes. Thankfully.
Spee? Grandma's.
Yeah, I think.
Man, this is really hard. Okay, I'm going to go.
Yeah.
Just off of vibes.
I mean, that's all you have, buddy.
I think Grandma's Pea is on the Kia in Arizona without the tint, because I think we're talking a retiree, doesn't know how to get windows tinted, and she's a gardener, I guess, who grows peas. I think You're in Luck is on the BMW.
Okay.
And I think Great Pea is on the Highlander.
Okay. All right.
I don't really have good reasons. It's just a gut feeling.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you can operate off of on this one, right? Like, you're essentially like being asked to be like a men who stares at goats kind of like remote viewer guy, right? Like, yeah. I mean, it's a urine themed one, so I figured I'd shoot from the hip. Well, let's see if Ian scores a flush. Ian, you got the BMW right. Yeah, Great Pea and Grandma's Pea. I saw Grandma's Pea myself. And Ben came in with Great Pea and another Pea one. Great Pea. Yeah, like, okay, brag. Like, just because your prostate medicine kicked in, we don't need to know. Like, you don't have to go. That could be. That's another good retiree one. Like, hey man, the bladder's still going. Yeah. Still going great. Yeah. Either that or they're like a pharmaceutical rep that sells Flomax. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you're selling Flomax in Arizona and all you're driving is a Kia Sportage, then maybe you're not so good at it. You are correct. The generics are cheap though. Yes. So, and Jesse sent us the "You're in luck" because, goddamn, that's an amazing spot. So, thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Ben.
You're in luck is that's a very BMW type BMW driver pun. I feel like.
Yeah, you knew that one from Vibes. Yeah.
Right. But man, I am totally stumped by the Grandma's P and Great P. Like, what does that refer to?
If anybody listening has any idea as to why these license plates are what they are, please let us know. Yeah. Great P. Yeah.
I really wanted both of these to be like some sort of Tobias Funke situation. And like, there's a totally different intention behind them, but everybody just sees it like this. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Like just a complete analrapist. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Whoever the fucking writer was that came up with that. God, so good.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go, Ian. That's those cards. None of them are yellow. We're not going to let them mellow, buddy.
Nice. I like it.
Okay.
Should we do an album of the week and let you get to bed?
We should. We should, Ian. Okay. Yeah.
I have been listening to an album by The Kills these last couple of days. I've been having to unpack a lot of boxes and move a lot of things. And sometimes you got to like chop through some stuff. I've been listening to Midnight Boom from 2008.
Oh, okay.
That's my favorite one. I'm sure there are probably other good ones and better ones, but yeah, it's just a really just solid rock record. Like the guitar sound is just really, really distinctive and good, and her vocals are awesome. I think she also sang for the Dead Weather, which was like one of Jack White's side things.
Yeah.
So she was the singer on that.
Okay.
This is just an awesome, awesome record. It's aged really, really well. And if you like, okay, so you've been asking me for if you like this, you'll like this. So the guitar sound on it reminds me a lot of, have you ever listened to Eagles of Death Metal?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like, Josh.
Yeah. So it's
how do you say his name? Hame?
I never know.
Yeah.
Hame, I think. Hame? Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Queens of the Stone Age side project. It's a very similar guitar sound to some of their records. So if you like that, or Black Rebel Motorcycle Club, or any of those kind of like garagey rock bands, you'll like this. Okay.
If you have listened to Caius within the last 10 years, you might dig this.
Yeah, Caius is definitely a little heavier than this, a little sludgier. This is a little more like garage rock, a little bit easier, like 3-minute songs, get in, get out. You know?
I'm here for that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you dig this.
Okay. Nice. The Kills, Midnight Boom. Links will be in the YouTube description, Apple Music, Spotify, and if the Kills have a Bandcamp or website, I'm going to throw that up top. Yeah. There
you go.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, they actually have a new record out too. That's pretty good. But yeah, this is the one I always come back to.
Okay, nice. I wonder if they're going to tour in support of the new one.
Good question. Don't know.
Yeah. Huh. Right on. Nice, buddy. Okay.
I think we done did a car show.
We did. Yeah. So Ian, if you could send out some links, and we'll put them in the YouTube description so you can check for them there. You can find them on our live page. Yeah. But for live streaming this weekend, fingers crossed, the old little turtle van Chevy HHR holds up for the whole weekend. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Good luck, Dave.
Thank you.
Good luck, Ian. The whole team.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
Really hope it goes well.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the whole report next week.
Absolutely, buddy.
All right, everybody. Thank you. We love you. Bye.